Proclamation from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
As Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who is called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting a net into the sea. They were fishermen. He said to them, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." At once they left their nets and followed him. He walked along from there and saw two other brothers, James the son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They were in a boat with their father Zebedee, mending their nets. He called them, and immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
We celebrate today the feast of Saint Andrew. And our Gospel reading today tells us that together with Simon Peter, Andrew was called by Jesus from in their boat. Sabay sila na tinawag ni Jesus. But if you read the version in the Gospel of St. John, it was actually Andrew who was called first by Jesus. Siya yung pinakauna. And realizing that Jesus was the Messiah, he looked for his brother Simon, Peter, and brought him to Jesus. Can you see that act? Once called, Andrew looked for somebody else, looked for another to bring to Jesus. Ganyan sana yung pagtrato natin sa tinatawag nating salvation process. It should be for us like a chain, a business chain. If we feel we are saved, or we will merit salvation by what we are doing, then let's look for others and ask them. Therefore, invite them, bring them back to Jesus. I must look for others, my neighbors, cousins, friends, family members. Bring them back to Jesus. It should also be the way we do with goodness. Pag may gumawa ng maganda sa atin, then let's do a good act also to another. At sabihan yung taong pinagawa ng mabuti, gawin mo rin sa iba. You know, it should be a chain of acts of goodness. May gumawa ng maganda sa iyo, the response should be, gawa ka din ng maganda sa iba. At yung pinagawan mo ng maganda sa iba, gagawin din niya sana sa ibang tao. On the contrary, if somebody does wrong to you, pag may gumawa ng masama o mali sa iyo, put an end to it to yourself. Huwag mo nang gawin sa iba. Huwag mo nang ibalik sa naggawa ng mali sa iyo. That should be the process of life that we do. Chain of acts of goodness and stop in ourselves the acts of evil. Tamang-tama itong piyesta ni St. Andrew as we have already entered the season of Advent. The season reminds us not to be so much worried about ourselves, not to be so much anxious about ourselves. Pag laging sarili ang isipin. Why? because there are others to think of. There are others to be worried about. Let us all